We're talking a lot about data, new products, the future, addressability, targeted TV. What does that mean for your business in real terms?
Well, in real terms, all those things you just mentioned, they mean survival. And lucky for us, we have some of the best data in the business coming from our set-top boxes. Of course, it's all anonymized, it's all aggregated, there's no PII available to it, but it gives the best viewership insights. So we have that. We've also got technology now that we're rolling out on linear. We've already had it on demand, but on linear, where we can do household addressability. We just launched in Los Angeles, and it'll be coming to New York, and then rolling out throughout the rest of the country and our footprint over the next, I would say, 12 to 18 months. So we not only have the data, and we can infuse data into a lot of our campaigns, but we can then use targeting as well. So I think the cable companies are really, really well positioned to help not only their customers, but I think that same infrastructure that we're building, we're going to be able to help some of our network affiliates as well. So the ESPNs of the world, or the AMC networks, or the NBCUs, they'll be able to utilize our platform to utilize the data that we have, to be able to target better and make their inventory more valuable through our platform. So the days of us, confronting each other, I think, from an advertising standpoint, are over, and I think we really are going to start working much more closely together. So I'm excited about our infrastructure, and I think we're really well positioned with the products that we're rolling out and the beginnings of the systems to run all this stuff at scale.
So let's sort of look forward over the next kind of 12 to 24 months, right? So you have innovative products you're taking to market.
Yes.
What is the time and attention of your organization to make those scalable and to really be able to deploy them at large and then provide data as a service to your broadcast partners?
Well, it's a huge focus of ours, although we can't take our eye off the ball that the traditional linear business is still several $billion for us, and we've got to make sure that we bring that in and secure that. But what we are focusing almost all our time on is how do we make addressability scale? What are the systems that are going to be used to be able to automate the reporting? Ultimately what we want to have happen for our customers is they go on a secured website and they can see on television, they can see online, they can see on demand, they can see on our IP streaming services how many impressions they got on each platform. That sounds lovely and it sounds easy, but it takes an awful lot of the organization's attention and time to start to build those systems, and we've embarked on that. We've got the products, now we've got to make it really easy for them to be used.
So what would you say if you were sort of looking forward, let's say 36 months from now?
36 months from now, we will have what I just said. We're selling on an impression basis, at least on the zone business. The interconnect still may have some issues, reporting on our, or accepting as currency our set-top box data. But by and large, we're going to be selling impressions, we're going to be selling them highly targeted, highly data infused, and we're going to have the ability for our clients to be able to go on and be very transparent about how many impressions they're getting. So it's going to be the best of the digital world in terms of the reporting and the functionality with television, however you want to define television. I define it as the thing on the wall, the thing in your pocket, the thing in your briefcase. All those things come together, and in 36 months, I think you'll see not only us, but other MVPDs doing similar things to make advertising much more front and center than it is today as a revenue stream for their companies.
So sort of last question and going forward, if that's kind of the future, right? What is the relationship between you and your advertisers or those agencies that are buying media look like? Is it a direct sales? Is it more automated, sort of self-service? Like, how do you see the relationship between the value chains evolving as well as we get more intelligent about what we buy and how we sell it?
Today there's a couple of relationships. The interconnects generally still interact with agencies. Our local businesses, which is still, for many of us, billions of dollars worth of revenue, is really a lot of client direct. And one of the things that I guess I can mention now, we're testing right now in Raleigh, is a self-provisioning platform for very small customers that can go on, pick the schedule they want, pick the creative that they want, and put in their credit card and be right on our air. It's connected right to our traffic system. So we'll have the agency, the client direct, and then we'll have the small customers who you know, it really doesn't pay to have a salesperson go out and call on them. It doesn't pay for us to develop a commercial for them. They can do all that online and just put in their credit card number. And you know, 5 years ago I would have said never, but you know, with Facebook and Google and all these other self-provisioning platforms, small advertisers are used to this, and we think we can quadruple the number of customers we have at any given time. So you know, 36 months sounds like a long time from now. It's really not. You know, we've got to be doing most of the planning now to fit into that target. But I think we're in a real good spot, and I think the networks are going to see it, the advertisers are going to see it. The advertisers are really going to be the big beneficiary here. They're going to get really granular reporting and much better targeting and much better data-infused campaigns. So everybody in this wins.